up, y'all? It's your Manila Queen Asia here with another interview. First of all, she's not going to tell you her name. She's going to tell you her character first. Who are you?
I'm Ryuko from Kill La Kill, the anime.
Yes, so she's a character from anime, and behind this character, what's your name?
My name is, my real name, my government name is Rasha. My nickname is Sachi, and then my cosplay name is Chibitai.
Okay, so her cosplay name is Chibitai, and as you guys can see, she's a cosplayer, a black cosplayer, and a female cosplayer. So I had to get her up here, okay? First of all, what is cosplaying?
Okay, so cosplay is like, you're basically a celebration of a fandom that you like. So say that you have a cartoon that you like, let's say Adventure Time, for instance. You'll dress up as a character, like you'll dress up as Finn or Princess Bubblegum or something, because you're kind of just like, you love that character so much, you want to celebrate it.
Yeah.
So like the actual definition is like, cosplay, it's like character cosplay, like costume play.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, so the like, roots of it was more like at conventions people would put on like little skits and stuff as the character, and it was more about the play. That was more about the cos. But yeah, it's just like costume play, like dressing up and getting into character and having fun, communities.
Yes, that's dope. So how was you introduced to that?
I'm a big nerd. So like I loved anime for a few years, and then in my real life I'm a fashion stylist.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm really into fashion as well, like heavy. So I felt like it kind of bridged itself in a way where it's like, oh, I'm pretty much styling myself as a character that I like for an anime. So it's like I get to be stylish and geeky.
Oh.
So I like started it, I think like maybe 2014. I first did, actually this was my first cosplay.
Okay, this was her first cosplay.
Here we go. This is my first bought cosplay, facts.
Yeah.
At Comic-Con, 2014, New York Comic-Con.
So you bought that at Comic-Con?
No, I bought this, but I wore it to Comic-Con.
Okay,
yeah,
so what made you?
One,
So first question is, when you cosplay, do you have to be into gaming?
No,
or is it just
not.
like?
It's any fandom really. There are people who cosplay things from Game of Thrones, people who do video games, people who do anime, people who do even regular TV like Doctor one of those. Like, you know, like literally any show ever. Like people have cosplayed people from movies like Anchorman, and like people have cosplayed Jim and Pam from The Office. And
oh wow!
Like, like any character that you like, you can really just be like, oh, I like this person. Like I wonder how I can like reflect them in a way. Like it doesn't even have to be super accurate at all.
So is it expensive to cosplay? Because y'all, a lot of people, especially you, have a lot of costumes, has a lot of characters that you like. So
it's like, it depends on what route you go. So like a lot of people buy their cosplay because there are a lot of websites that sell them ready-made like this. I bought this one, and usually that's the cheaper route.
Really?
Usually. And it also depends on the character, if it's like trending at the time. Like there's this character named Diva from Overwatch, and a few years ago when Overwatch dropped, that was like the hottest cosplay item ever. So like the full suit was going for like $1 something. But now you can find it for like $40, $60.
Do you make your costume?
I try to now. Like now I try to. So what I do is like, if I feel like I can't make it and it won't come out right, I'll buy it. And I can't sew, so I'll buy mostly like things like this that I know it's like mostly clothing, or I'll like find pieces and I'll style it. But when it comes to like armor and like props and stuff, I'm trying to like learn more to make it more myself. Yeah. So like out of all the cosplays that I've done, maybe like half are bought, half are made.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah. So what made you like, you said you're a nerd and you like, you like these characters. What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna start dressing up as them?
Conventions really. Like New York had something called New York Anime Fest, and that changed into New York Comic Con. So I started going to New York Anime Fest, and like you would go and you see people, and like people are selling like posters of your favorite characters, and like the voice actors from the shows, actual actors would come and show up at the conventions and meet and greet with their fans, and like it was just this like sense of community, and it was really fun. And prior to cosplay, I was into like Japanese fashion a lot. So like very like Harajuku girl, like super scene girl, like I was alternative in my teenage years or whatever. And like it kind of just translated into cosplay, because I was like, yo, I love these characters and I like dressing up. Yeah. And it was like, I did it the first time, and like people taking your picture, and like you meet people, it's really fun.
Yeah. So I can see, I can see that your costume is very nice, very sexy. Is it fetish for some people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I get
yeah.
the number one question is always like, oh, like, do you like? Can we curse?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's like the number one question is always like, oh, do you fucking that? Like, do you get? And it's just like, first of all, I just told you how much these things cost. Yes. So it's like, no, I am not risking this rip and tears to do this. But it is definitely fetish. A lot of people like do sexy cosplay. A lot of people make money off of doing sexy cosplay. They shoot like sexy versions of characters, and they sell prints and online stuff. Yeah. So like there's a huge market for that, and there's a lot of guys and girls who are totally into it.
Yeah,
so
I see that you sell pictures.
Yeah, so I do, but I do like normal prints, like try not to do super sexy prints. But there's a lot of people, a lot of my friends who are doing it, and they're making good money. So the market is there, and people want to see it because it's fun. It's like you're mixing something that you love with something hot.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love boobs?
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. So have you ever had like guys hit you up like with weird shit towards it?
And it's usually when I get those type of messages where I think to my friends and I'm just like, damn, their DMs must be insane. Because if like I'm not even like, you feel me, like showing nothing too crazy and I'm getting these weirdos, it's like I can only imagine. It's like, yeah, you get a lot of weird like, how much for this and how much for that, and it's like I'm not for sale. Like
if you do little acts and this,
and this, people ask for foot pictures or like how much do you like your rates. I was like, I'm gonna book it info, and like there's no rates. Like I have a boyfriend, so
oh, you do? Do he cosplay?
No, he don't, but he's a big ass nerd too. So, but he don't cosplay. He's too.
Yeah. So do you? Okay, so I watched an interview and I see that some people actually dress up as their favorite characters while playing the game.
Yeah.
So do you do that?
I haven't done it yet, but it's a big thing in streaming. Like, for instance, it's the same Overwatch video game, so people will dress up as an Overwatch character, and then they'll, like, play Overwatch and they'll live stream so people can watch them play and stuff. Because streaming is, like, a really big market now. It's, like, tons of shit ton of streamers. So it's, like, everyone wants to make their experience different. So they're trying to like mix cosplay into streaming, which I think is cool. It's fun.
Yeah,
I would do it. I'm just waiting for the right equipment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would definitely do that.
That's dope.
Fun. Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
Yeah, I am. I'm not the greatest, but I like to play a lot.
Like what
I'm a super game potato. Like I'll just play games all day. So I like RPGs, like role playing games. So things like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, those type of games, and then also like fighter games. Like I play Tekken. A lot.
Everybody else.
I play Tekken a lot. I'm actually trying to get like fake pro. Like I really like I've been training and stuff. Like I really want to play like tournaments and stuff. Yeah, people they're like the hundreds of $1,000 tournaments for Tekken. There's a whole world tour. It's huge. Well, it's for all games, but I would be Tekken. That's the only thing I'm like moderately good at.
Yeah. Well, people would play each other?
Yeah, tournaments. So like they'll just like so esports is a really big thing growing now. So like they'll show up, they'll play each other, and they play for money. And they're signed to teams, just like the sports teams, there's esports teams. And it's a huge money-making market.
Yes.
It's insane.
So you do this, is this your hobby, or is it starting to translate into something that you want to really do?
I think both. I think I'm trying to like, because I still want to focus on my styling. But I think because this has picked up so much, I've been like focusing on this more.
Yeah, because I see more of cosplay on your page.
So I'm trying to like balance it. Yeah, I added you on my page.
Oh
yeah. But so I'm trying to like balance it, but I think now, especially because I haven't been working, because I've been helping like my parents. They're like moving, so I've been like helping them out with that stuff. So it's like I think now that I have this free time and I've been putting it into this, I feel like I would definitely take it as serious as it can get. Like,
have you started making money from it already?
Yeah, people have bought prints, which I was like, oh shit, people are buying prints, like that's cool. And then like I have this thing called Ko-fi where people can like support you. It's kind of like a tip jar. So I would post like a cosplay goal for the month, like this is the cosplay I want to get done, and like people help me and stuff. So
which is like a character that you'll put up.
Yeah, I want to cosplay this, or I want to make this. I need the material money or whatever, and people support you. Because at the end of the day, it's like it is a hobby for everyone, and we all want to have fun, but it costs money, so it's nice to like be able to make money back for something you like. Yeah, especially when you get up to like professional cosplays, where it's like,
wow, what's that?
Oh my gosh, like people with like millions of followers who literally cosplay for a living. Like they stay home and they make these crazy big armor props, and like that's their job. Like they cosplay, they sell prints, they show up at conventions as guests, and they get paid.
Okay, so basically that's what
like they're making bank.
So basically if you just put an outfit on like you did and just take pictures, that's considered cosplay? Or like you have to go to conventions to technically be
definitely
cosplay?
Not. There's like, I mean, there are some cosplay elitists that are going to be like, oh, like you have to do this to be cosplay, you have to do that for it to be cosplay, but definitely not. Like cosplay is like, a smallest shirt that resembles the character somewhat can be cosplay. There's like closet cosplay is like this big thing that's been blowing up on Instagram.
Which is what?
Taking a normal character, usually like cartoon characters, and just normal clothes, but it's the same as like remember Doug the cartoon? So like people cosplay Patty. And with just like normal, just regular what she was wearing.
Just making it look like,
instead of like it's not really a costume, it's technically clothing, but you know, it'll look like her. So there's all different levels of cosplay, from like people who just do it occasionally, a lot of people only do it at home because conventions are also expensive.
You have to sign up?
Yeah, like you have to pay. Yeah, there are tickets, so you have to, especially like the big like Comic-Con in New York is insane. It's like 3 days is like almost $200 for a 3-day pass. Yeah.
Wow.
I hate Comic-Con. That's another story.
Yeah, but I guess I'll touch on that.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, it's expensive to travel to these conventions. It's expensive to go. It's expensive to stay in the hotels that they have them at. If there are hotels, then you have to get B&B. Worry about groups and stuff. So a lot of people just like cosplay, take pictures, post it online, and make their friends that way, make the community that way, which I think is cool. That's like, think where the cosplay world is going now, because everything costs money.
Internet.
We all broke.
Yeah, we all girl, you ain't lying. Okay, so do you ever see yourself in the future traveling with cosplay, like going to Japan?
I would love to go to Japan to cosplay. I went once, but I would
love
you've been to
Japan?
Yeah, I went. I studied abroad there during college.
Dope. That's nice.
But I would love to go to cosplay because I just feel like I want to experience the con culture there and like.
Did it originated in Japan?
Well, yeah, I would say cosplay originated in Japan because technically, cosplay is a Japanese word for costume play. So yeah, it did originate in Japan because that's where anime is from. So they started that kind of fandom culture where like it was okay. Well, it wasn't okay. People still called you a weirdo, but like it was okay to dress up as a character and meet up with these groups of other people who love what you love and stuff like that, and like created this like fan culture. And now we do it here, not just for anime, for video games, for everything. Yeah. TV, movies.
Who's your favorite player to cosplay?
My favorite character I think would be Yoruichi from Bleach, because she's a black girl and she's like the first black like anime character I was introduced to growing up. Because I started Bleach, like, Bleach was one of the first animes I watched from beginning to end, like, on my own. I would just used to watch Toonami, so, like, whenever anime came on Toonami on Cartoon Network, I would catch it. But Bleach, I, like, sat down, searched it, streamed it on YouTube, because back then there was no Crunchyroll and shit. So, like, there's no place to watch the shows. But, yeah, she's, like, this black girl who's, well, some people say she's tan, she's brown, whatever. She's my color. Yeah. So, and, she helped the main character pretty much train and like gain his power and stuff, and she like can turn into a cat, and she's like powerful as hell. She's like one of the captains in their world and stuff. Like,
what about anime do you like? What attracted you into that world?
I think growing up, because I was the only child, I was very creative, so I was always like into myself or like into writing or stories and movies and stuff. So. And then I saw Sailor Moon, and I feel like that, like, grasped me. Because, like, the aesthetic of that, like, she was, like, this, like, girl who was kind of, like, awkward and, like, always fumbling and stuff. And, like, she was also a superhero at night who, like, kicked evil people's ass and, like, loves guys and stuff. Like, it was cool. So I think from there I was like, ooh, like, what's this? And then I got into, like, Japanese fashion, and it kind of just...
Is it a way to escape?
Yeah, I think so, because I definitely went through waves. Like, before it was cool, I would consider it cool now. Before it was cool, like, it was me more so, like, hiding it. And then it became more so of, like, fuck you guys. Like, this was my teenage, like, angst days. So I was like, fuck you, emo, I don't care, like, whatever. You can judge me. And then, like, as I got into, like, maybe, like, 17, 18, 19, I was like, damn, I'm a grown woman, and I want to, especially because I look young. Yeah, so I was like, I'm a grown woman, I want to be perceived as a grown woman, let me, like, tone it down. And that's kind of where I, like, my other fashion side, like, took the stage, where I was like, super focused into that, and I was interning a lot of places, and I kind of wasn't like doing cosplay at all really. And then now I feel like I'm finding that balance because I'm like older and I know what I like. I don't really care about like what either side of people, because like.
So you think it's an age limit on cosplaying?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You think you would be cosplaying when you're 50s?
Yeah, I'm gonna force my kids to do it. I'm gonna know. I think so, because it's just like fun. Like there's this like cosplay group that does like the fairy godmothers from Shrek, like the three old ladies. Like there's 3 old ladies who go around and do that. No, like I think there's definitely not an age limit. It's fun. It's like families go out to conventions and do it. It's always cute when you see like a little baby Goku running around. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's fun.
Yeah, that's dope. So